Hi, my name's Carly Young. I'm 25 years old. My addiction started at a very early age. Whenever I was about 12, I started to use hard drugs. My addiction continued from the age of 12 on until I was 19. I started to use meth very heavily and pain pills. I became an IV drug user and I sank to an all-time low. I was living on the streets. I was from house to house, motel to motel, man to man, drug dealer to drug dealer. My whole life was centered around that one thing, and I didn't care who I had to hurt to get it, what I had to do. Addiction had me by my soul. Whenever I was 22 years old, I was arrested for trafficking methamphetamine. I had been in jail many times, but this time was different. The level of hopelessness that I had reached by this point was, it consumed me. There was no way I could stop doing the things I was doing, but I reached out to him for help. And he did. He showed up, and he began to change my heart. When I was in prison, I heard about New Beginnings, and it was the perfect answer for me. I really just needed somewhere that's safe, that I could grow in my faith, that I could learn how to combat my addiction, that I could ensure that I would never turn back to who I was before. The main thing, though, is that I found a place where I could grow closer to God and learn more about Him and learn more about how to be a Christian, how to live for Him. I'm now a staff member here. I'm the dorm mother over the dorm with women and children. The other night I had children's church, and a church had donated some Valentine's gifts and cards for the children. And so in the beginning of church service, I passed them out, and I explained to one of our preschoolers, he's about 4 years old, his name's Aiden, that this Valentine came from Jesus because Jesus loves him so much that he got him a Valentine. So we went on through the lesson, and then at the end of children's church, I asked him, I said, Aiden, who got you that Valentine? He said, Jesus. I said, why? He said, because he loves me so much, and that's why he died on the cross, so I could go to heaven. And it just warmed my heart because I didn't even talk about that, but he just knew that from being here. So no matter how much you may struggle in your day-to-day, it's those moments right there, those glimpses of God and these children that you're making a difference, that that the work you're putting in is changing, is shaping the future of a child. And it's those moments that just light up my heart, light up my world. And I am so thankful to Him, and I give Him all the glory for my life because He's made it into something wonderful.